The atmosphere inside the Porsche Arena in Stuttgart has shifted from the intense heat of competition to a profound state of mutual respect and admiration. We have just witnessed a moment that will be etched into the history of women's tennis for years to come. Following their grueling and high-stakes opening round collision at the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix, the former U.S. Open finalist, Leylah Fernandez, did something truly remarkable. She stood before the global media and the thousands of fans in attendance and offered a heartfelt tribute to the 20-year-old Filipina sensation, Alexandra Eala. Leylah did not just offer the standard pleasantries we usually hear after a match. She spoke with genuine emotion about Eala's warrior spirit, specifically praising her for a quality that has become the hallmark of her young career: the fact that she simply never gives up. This public validation from one of the most respected fighters on the WTA Tour is a seismic moment for Alex Eala, signaling that she has officially earned her stripes among the elite. Do you believe that this high-level recognition from a champion like Leylah Fernandez is the definitive turning point that will launch Alex Eala into the world's top 20 this season? Or do you think the physical toll of these marathon matches is something her team needs to manage more carefully as we head toward Paris? I want to see your most passionate takes and your tactical breakdowns in the comment section right now. To understand why Leylah's praise carries so much weight, you have to look at the sheer brutality of the match they just played. This was a tactical masterclass between two of the most intelligent left-handed players in the sport. Stuttgart's indoor clay is a surface that demands everything from an athlete. It is fast, it is slippery, and it requires a level of lateral movement that few players can maintain for over 2 hours. From the very first serve, it was clear that this was not going to be a routine win for either player. Leylah Fernandez is famous for her ability to redirect pace and use the entire court, but she found herself facing a version of Alex Eala that refused to be intimidated by her veteran status or her major final experience. The first set was a display of pure, unadulterated aggression from the Filipina star. Eala was striking the ball with a depth and a velocity that kept Leylah pinned behind the baseline. The training at the Rafa Nadal Academy was visible in every heavy topspin forehand and every clinical slide into the corners. But it was in the second and third sets where the real drama unfolded. There were moments where Eala looked physically spent, where the scoreboard was leaning heavily in Leylah's favor, and where many observers expected the younger player to finally fade. Instead, Alex Eala dug into a reservoir of mental strength that left everyone in the building stunned. She chased down impossible drop shots. She stayed in 20-shot rallies that felt like they would never end. And she fought off multiple breakpoints with the kind of ice-cold composure you usually only see from all-time legends. Leylah Fernandez noted this specifically in her post-match interview. She mentioned that every time she thought she had the match under control, Alex would find a way to strike back. Leylah described it as playing against a wall that was constantly moving closer. For a player who built her own reputation on grit and never-say-die attitude, for Leylah to acknowledge that same fire in Eala is the ultimate professional compliment. It confirms what we have been seeing all season, that Alex Eala's greatest weapon isn't her serve or her left-handed angles, but her mind. She has internalized the Nadal philosophy of enjoying the suffering, and it has transformed her into one of the most difficult outs on the WTA Tour. The Eala effect at the Porsche Arena was nothing short of legendary. The Filipino community across Germany and Europe turned the stadium into a home court for their champion. We saw an ocean of flags, customized jerseys, and a level of communal pride that gave the match the atmosphere of a Grand Slam final. Leylah Fernandez even acknowledged the crowd, saying that the energy they brought made the competition even more special. This is the unique power of Alex Eala. She doesn't just represent herself, she carries the hopes of an entire nation on her racket. When she is down a break in the third set, and she hears her name being chanted by thousands of voices, it provides a psychological edge that no coaching manual can teach. This match in Stuttgart was a career-defining moment, regardless of the final scoreline. It proved that Eala belongs on the same court as former major finalists and top-tier veterans. The commercial world is already responding to this new reality. Nike has positioned her as a primary headline act for their global campaigns, and corporations are scrambling to align themselves with her brand of resilience and professionalism. A win in practice against Noskova, followed by this incredible performance against Fernandez, has completely changed the narrative around what she can accomplish during this European clay court swing. We must also analyze the technical evolution that allowed Eala to stay so competitive in this match. Her service motion has gained a level of variety and power that kept Leylah guessing. She is no longer just a baseline grinder. She is coming to the net with more frequency and finishing points with a delicate touch that shows her growing confidence. Under the guidance of Tony Nadal, she has sharpened her tactical awareness, understanding when to pull the trigger on a winner, and when to stay patient and let the opponent make the mistake. This professional maturity is exactly what is needed to compete for a Porsche and a title in a field as stacked as the one in Stuttgart. The respect shown by Leylah Fernandez is also a signal to the rest of the locker room. The veterans now know that when they see Eala's name in their section of the draw, they are in for a long, painful afternoon. There are no easy points against her. She will make you work for every single game, and she will fight until the final ball is called out. This reputation is a massive asset as she prepares for the French Open. In the best-of-3 format on the red dirt of Paris, mental endurance is often more important than raw power, and Eala has proven she has it in abundance. The cultural impact of this moment reaches far beyond the boundaries of the tennis court. Eala is proving that a girl from Quezon City can move across the world at 13, train in the most elite environments, and eventually command the respect of the world's greatest athletes. She is a role model for a new generation of Asian athletes, showing that with enough heart and discipline, any barrier can be broken. The tears and the cheers we saw in Stuttgart are a testament to the emotional weight of this journey. As we look ahead to the rest of the clay court season, the momentum from this match is undeniable. Eala is no longer a prospect to be watched for the future. She is a force that must be reckoned with right now. The confidence she gained from pushing a player like Leylah Fernandez to the absolute limit will serve as a shield in her upcoming tournaments. Every baseline winner and every gritty hold of serve is another brick in the foundation of what is becoming a historic legacy. The world is watching, the fans are ready, and history is being written with every swing of the racket. We are tracking every bit of news, every viral clip, and every professional reaction from Stuttgart as this incredible week continues. Make sure you are subscribed and that you have hit the notification bell so you never miss a second of our deep dive coverage. The drama in Germany is just one chapter in a much larger story that is taking Eala all the way to the top of the sport. Drop a like on this video if you were moved by the respect shown between these two incredible champions. The road to Paris is getting more intense, and Eala is leading the charge with a heart that refuses to quit. Thank you for following along as history continues to bloom in the heart of Europe. I am out of here for now. Peace.